Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Lady of the Throne, Divine Astrology, and I'm here to tell you about what is going on and what is coming up in your life at this time. These are going to be divine messages. These are going to be straight from the Bible. This is whoever needs to hear it. It may not resonate with everyone, but I'm just here to provide healing messages that are helpful for whatever it is that you have going on in your life. For some of you, this may raise awareness about something going on or provide confirmation, enlightenment, inspiration, or just some type of helpful messages. Okay, so let's see, Aquarius. I'm just going to open up the book. Okay, Aquarius, I just opened up to 2 Samuel chapter 15. Okay, so I'm being called to read verses 1 through 7. This name of the chapter is called Absalom's Conspiracy. In the course of time, Absalom provided himself with a chariot and horses and with 50 men to run ahead of him. He would get up early and stand by the side of the road leading to the city gate. Whenever anyone came with a complaint to be placed before the king for a decision, Absalom would call out to him, "What town are you from?" He would answer, "Your servant is from one of the tribes of Israel." Then Absalom would say to him, "Look, your claims are valid and proper, but there is no representative of the king to hear you." And Absalom would add, "If only I were appointed judge in the land, then everyone who has a complaint or case could come to me, and I would see that they receive justice." Also, whenever anyone approached him to bow down before him, Absalom would reach out his hand, take hold of him, and kiss him. Absalom behaved in this way toward all the Israelites who came to the king asking for justice, and so he stole the hearts of the people of Israel. Okay, so this is about a man who had one job and wanted to do more than the job he was given, and he wanted to steal the hearts of the good people of the land of Israel by pretending to have more authority or more say-so. So it's about a man. Some of you may know a man or may be aware of a man who had one job to do. The only thing that he was sent to do was guard the city gate. Not really even guard it. Like, that's the thing. That wasn't even really his role. He was just like, he got up early and he went to stand by the side of the road leading to the city gate. And when people came walking past him or traveling past him, he started to ask people what town are they from. So he was like someone who is supposed to be, I guess, a friend to the king. A friend to the king, or someone who's like close to a king. And he's the one that asked people questions and all kinds of stuff. And you could tell that he wanted to have more power to decide whether he would let certain people in or not. He really was just supposed to, I guess, take inventory of the people coming through. But people like bowed down before him and treated him like a king just because he was connected to the king. And then he stole the hearts of the people before they even met the king. People just like fell for him first. So in a real life situation, Aquarius, some of you may know a male. This is a masculine who may be like he may be connected to someone who is like a person with more authority, more a higher role, a higher position, but he's like acting as if he's the person, he's the king. Some of you may be dealing with some type of like, or you may either be a part of this, like this may be something involving you, or this may be something that you're witnessing or noticing about someone, how someone is pretending to be or has pretended to be someone else. And before the actual king could be made known to the people, this person jumped in that seat and was like, no, I'm the king. Like, I'm the person you're here for. You all should listen to me. You should follow me. I'm that person. I'm the king, basically. I'm the boss. I'm the head man in charge. And not the real person. So that's what I'm getting here. And it's based off of some type of, it's like a conspiracy. Like, this person could even be someone who's into conspiracy theories, or could have created a conspiracy theory themselves. Like, this whole situation could be a huge conspiracy. This person may even, I'm also getting that this person may be under investigation right now. That could be something that you don't know. People could be looking into this really, really closely, because they could be someone who went too far. They could have taken someone else's role, someone else's position, someone else's spot without even being appointed that type of spot. Like, why are people worshiping you just because you know who the king is, or you're connected to this person? But like I said, this person put themselves, it feels like they put themselves in a situation to be seen as such in the eyes of other people. He even told people that there is no representative of the king to hear them. Like, people could have even been putting claims upon this person. Like, people have already seen some type of wrongdoing. Some people already started to point the finger at this person, blame this person, and say that they're wrong, or say that, you know, they shouldn't be in that position, or say that they've already gotten accused of what they were doing. And the craziest thing is, this man believes, he agrees with these people. He's like, yeah, it's valid and it's proper to say that. You're right, basically. He knows that these people are right about the claims against him. But at the same time, he's like, why are you guys doing this to me when there's no representative of a king around? Like, shouldn't you want some type of king? Because the king you're looking for, you can't even get to him. So let me act like that's me, because this person right here is unavailable. The actual king is unavailable emotionally, or financially, or physically. Whatever it is, it's like this person's not even able to be accessed. So let me be that person for all of you who are coming to acknowledge this person as a king. So that's what's this is interesting. That's what's going on here. This person's like, I don't see any kings, I don't see anybody that deserves that amount of respect. Where are they? You guys keep saying that this person is supposed to be a king, but I don't see any. I just see me, and I'm like the closest thing to this person, so that's me. You all should see me as that, because this person's not even available. You know what this sounds like? It sounds like a man who wanted to be with you, but he was not available to be with you. But one of them who is available to be with you, who is friends with, or who has some type of connection to the real love interest, he was like, well, you're unavailable, you're tied up, you're possibly married or with somebody else, or you just don't want this person, you don't want the Aquarius or whatever. So I'm going to be the king then. I'm going to be the man for this person. I'm single, they're single, you're not available, so it makes sense. So that's why, see, we have to get into the psychology of what's going on. The reason why this person, no matter how many people think they're wrong, no matter how many people are against them, no matter how many people hate the idea of what this man has done, he feels completely right about what he's done, because to him it makes sense. Like, why would you allow a woman to just be single still if you really say you are the person that she's meant to be with? Where are you? Why are you not in her life by now? Why are you just like treating her like this? And see, when a man does that, it's not just to hurt the other man. It's because this man sees how amazing the woman is. And he's like, wait, this is not a woman to just be wasted. I'm not going to let you just like waste this person's love or waste their time. Why not? I could be just like this person and probably better if this woman were to give me an opportunity. You're not even available for her. So like in his mind, that's what's making sense to him. What's making sense to him is, why is everybody upset with me when the man that said he wanted to be with her is not even available, or he's not even ready for her, he's not even enough for her? So why should anybody be mad with me? It sounds like somebody's best friend. Like, you could be dealing with a man, or you could have a man who told everybody that he's going to be with you or he's in love with you, and then the man never approached you. He never did what he said he was going to do. And it's been some time, and maybe a friend of his started to reach out to you, or wanted to talk to you, wanted to connect with you, wanted to be with you, because the actual person who told all of these people that they were going to be with you still hasn't been with you. They still haven't taken you seriously, and they just let the connection go to waste. This could be someone who ghosted you, or someone who maybe doesn't treat you right. I'm telling you, this is a man who is like, no, I would never do that to a woman like her. I would actually treat her right. This is a man who sees this as an opportunity. And that's another thing. A lot of people around this man is saying that he's an opportunist for trying to take another person's throne. But for him, it's like, yeah, but this is an empty throne. I don't see anybody sitting next to her. I don't see anybody coming near to her anytime soon, because the circumstances of the real person that she's supposed to be with or marrying or whatever, he's not even doing anything to take claim of her for real. So why not? And why is everybody upset with me? Why? So that's what's going on here. That is what I strongly feel is going on. And this whole thing with the chariot and the horses and 50 men to run ahead of him, not only did this man bring himself to a queen, but he brought a lot of people with him to accomplish this. It's like conquering a queen, stealing a queen from a king, because the king is too busy doing other things that he's not even paying attention to his wife or potential wife being taken away from another man. So he's like, well, but just in case we got to fight for her, I'm going to bring all of these men with me to see if we can like do this, because this man over here is not doing anything, but because I know how powerful this king is, I got to bring a lot of backup in order to do this, in order to be with her. So you may have a situation where I don't see them two fighting for you. I just see one man fighting for you. And I see that the other one is not fighting at all because he feels like he knows his role. So he has like this confidence and he has this stability where he's like, I'm in my position, I'm in my role, I know I'm king, I don't have to worry about anything. But then you have this other man who's gonna fight and who's going to do whatever it takes, because he's like, yeah, you're just sitting there, but you're not even like next to her. You're sitting there, that's your role, but you're not playing it. You're not there. I don't even see you. So this same man has stole the hearts of the people. So like a lot of people feel bad for this man. They don't feel bad for the king. They don't feel bad for the woman, because the woman is just like the object of this man's affection. So she's the glorified one in the situation, but so people don't feel bad for her. People feel bad for the man, the one with the connection to the king, the one who's inserting himself into the position because he really feels like, what is the king doing? People feel bad for him. People have really like started to feel this person's strong desire to be in love with this woman, and it's affected a lot of people around the situation because a lot of people are starting to agree with what he's saying. People are starting to use their mind the way he is. It's like, you know what? I think he's right. Because even though the Aquarius woman has a man at home or a man waiting for her in the future or whatever, however this is going, is the man here now? No. So a lot of people are looking at the fact that why not take a man who's ready, willing, and available and willing to do whatever it takes to be with you. Everybody's starting to like, see where this man's coming from with his perspective. And then you have another group of people who hate what he's doing, and they're like, it doesn't matter. Facts are facts, and you're not the king. So there's people who are completely ignoring everything about this man, ignoring him left and right, because some people are just like, no, right is right, wrong is wrong. That's your friend, and you're wrong for trying to come in between a king and his queen. Some people are like, you should have never done that. That's not your role. That's not your place. Don't overstep your boundaries. You did too much. You're ruining a situation. This is too much. The king is the king and is not going to change. This is this woman's perfect match. That's one group. But the other group is like, no, we don't care who's supposed to be, because we're not looking at potentials. We're looking at what's really going on. And what's really going on is that he's the one that's available for her right now. So you have realistic people on one side, and then you have upright people, just people. So it's like realistic versus justice and realism. Like, I don't know how to describe this, but you've got the real thinkers and then the justice leaders. It's just like, okay, the real people are like, look, it is what it is. It is what it is. Where's the king? Looks like she's got one ready for her. Take him. And then you've got the other ones, the justice people, that are like, we don't care how this may look right now. We know that this person does not belong in this position. We know who is supposed to be there, and that's what it's going to be. So that's what's going on right now. All of this is some type of huge conspiracy about who should be with you, or if something is right or wrong. But I can tell you what's wrong in the situation. So this is the part where I'm supposed to say, Aquarius, here's your healing message. I think for you being the adored, I think you should look at what's wrong. Look at what's wrong before you consider anything. Just to be honest, the obvious wrong thing is that these two know each other and they're supposed to be some type of friends or they have some type of connection. And it seems like it's sloppy because there's some type of like familiarity right there. Okay, so that's like a red flag right there. That's the only thing I'm seeing that's wrong right now. That's it. So it's really just going to be like you just seeing how this is going to play out. All right. My advice for you is to just look at the cons first before you look at the pros or whatever. But this may be a situation that doesn't really involve you. Honestly, what it involves is these two men and these two groups of people. You're just on the outside, to be honest. You're just up in the castle like Rapunzel, basically. Sleeping Beauty. You don't even know all of this is going on. You're not even supposed to know. This is between two groups of people and two friends. All right, that's all I have. Thank you. God bless.